smart too, so.
And not shy at all.
No. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, look how high it is. Mama.
It has that like jellyfish thing.
Mama, it looks like there's
See
a...
the smoke coming off of it?
Yeah.
Mom, not?
What?
It looks like there's a spider web
I know, it does.
in the water.
Alright, we're here at Morning Glory.
So all the different colors are from all the different colored organisms that live in it. And depending on the color, depends on what organism can live where. So the blue part is the hottest part.
That's awesome.
So the one that corrupted.
Alright, so we're heading back to the truck from seeing all of the... What are these?
Geysers,
Geysers.
and hot springs.
I was going to call them glaciers, but I was still in the wrong place. I keep calling this Glacier National Park. But seeing all the geysers. There's Castle Geyser there.
Don't trip.
Corbin's in a hurry to get back to the truck.
Where the water is.
Yeah. So it was 36 this morning when we left the camper.
And we dressed for that.
Yeah. We did layer up, but we're all
Not
in
well.
jeans and long sleeve shirts now, and it's getting hot. And it's almost 12. It is 20 minutes to 12, so it's lunchtime. Rah. So we're heading back to the truck to go eat. And then we're gonna go check out
Grand Prismatic.
on the
And
way.
it's very hot, we need water, we're starving, and we're not even supposed to be in what the trucks. The truck.
We got all the complaining
Yeah.
happening.
So we're gonna eat on the way over there. We made sandwiches. Mama made sandwiches this morning.
Did.
And we're gonna check out Grand Prismatic, and then we're not sure what we're gonna do yet after that.
Don't.
That's what we were just discussing
Oh, we were
because
scratching the plan of what I had planned.
After Grand Prismatic, we're going back to the camper.
well, we had planned a 5-mile hike afterwards so that we could see a waterfall.
Yeah, Fairy Falls,
Fairy Falls.
which I was really excited about.
Do you actually see a fairy fall?
Maybe. We won't know because we're not going.
Exactly. So it's we're dressed a little too warm to try to make that hike. It's a 5-mile hike, I think.
Yeah.
So we may go
Try
do some
again
other stuff.
later.
So
No, don't try.
we'll check back
Go
after
back
we
to the
stuff our
camper.
faces later.
I don't think this one has a name. Just a pretty cool when you...
What are you
Okay, so we decided to take Firehole Lake Drive. And what we've kind of learned is, for those people that can't do too much walking, we found it kind of similar to Badlands where you can still take scenic drives and experience everything. So from this road we can still see geysers without having to get out. We can still see the pools, the hot springs. We were about to pull up onto another geyser up here without having to do any walking. Let's see, what's it called?
Where can you find me?
It's called
Pink
Cone Geyser. First day at Yellowstone. We arrived at the park at 7 o'clock? No, 8 o'clock. We left at our campground at 7, got here about 8.
No, it was before 8, but
Before 8?
yeah.
Okay. And we are leaving at a little before 1:30. So things we learned from our
miles onto US 20.
Things we've learned from our first day here is to definitely get here early. So when we arrived and we went straight to Old Faithful, the parking lot was pretty empty. There was not a lot of people there. And by the time we left that area, about 11 o'clock, it was full and it was packed. That's the Upper Geyser Basin area. Another thing we learned is to pick one major event each day, because chances are you won't be able to go to the next activity and find a parking spot. So the plan for today was to go see Old Faithful, hike the Upper Geyser Basin, and then drive over to Grand Prismatic and possibly hike the Fairy Falls Trail. So we did Old Faithful and we did the Upper Geyser Basin, but by the time we drove over to Grand Prismatic and the Fairy Falls Trail, the parking lots were full, but not just the parking lots, all the sides of the street down for like a half a mile from the trailhead were full of cars.
I had lines of cars waiting to get in.
Oh yeah, the turning lane was full of cars just waiting for someone to leave. And by that point it had heated up and we were not wearing more like summer clothes. So pick one big event or one big site to see, which was Old Faithful in the Upper Geyser Basin for today.
And
but
we walked about 5 miles total at the Upper Geyser Basin. Can't get it out. And we still didn't do the whole thing. So you can spend pretty much all day there. Yeah, you definitely could. But even though we only got to do like one big thing, we still were able to spend more time in the park because we just took some scenic drives after. So we drove the Fireside River Road and the I don't know, you've already seen that. So we were still able to drive around and spend more time to see a few more things. It just wasn't the big name stuff that everybody says to go and see. So what do we think about our first day in Yellowstone?
Awesome.
Yeah, you liked it?
Dad, you know what? When we get back, we're going to put some short sleeve stuff on, and
take a nap.
Maybe we can go walk around the park and explore, and maybe see if the ground is dry, so we can maybe ride our bikes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So,
yeah, heading back to the campground to check it out because we arrived when it was getting dark yesterday. So we'll check that out and grill hibachi for dinner.
Woo! Dad, you better make the chicken good this time.
Here he comes.
So this is what we came to see.